CraftingMantis here, and welcome back to another episode on the Realm of Vasten. So, we're still in a cave. I don't think I'm ever leaving this place this entire season. You know, other than, of course, you know, we did do the Hamlet with Fix-It, so, but I don't think I'm allowed out of this cave until the end of the season. So, but I have made a little bit of progress. So, in the last episode, I had showed you guys the fact that I had this all dug out. And I have laid out now the beginning of the walls. You know, I haven't done too much with it because I went ahead and laid down my granite, you know, as the, you know, kind of mark out where I wanted the, you know, the walls to start. Up there is going to be where we're going to have the cave in. So this area is going to be a little bit rough. Because all of that stuff needs to come all the way down here. So probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to, you know, empty out my inventory of any blocks, you know, like how it is, you know, how it is right now, and dig that out and then place those blocks, and then place those blocks, you know, down here, you know, to kind of simulate the fact that all of that decided to come crashing down here. So yeah, so we've got all the lovely start of the walls, and then I did go ahead and where this ravine forks off, granted there's still lots of work to, you know, kind of smooth this out. I was kind of playing around with it, you know, adding a little bit here and there. Not happy with it as of yet, but we've got at least the start of it, and then this is going to be where the bridge is going to be. And so it comes around here, so, you know, like I said, still need to clean it up. I was just basically laying the top part down. And so, like, you know, this I'll probably end up, you know, either carving out more or filling that in. And so it comes around here and then goes over the one ravine right here. And I do kind of like the way that this came out. You know, there's still probably going to be texturing and stuff, because that's going to be the biggest thing, is that once I get all this stuff up, then I've got to texture it. So I'll have to figure out, you know, an easy way to kind of, you know, add character to the walls so that it's not just, you know, all just plain stone. So yeah, so this comes, you know, all the way around, and one area I haven't figured out yet is down here, because the way that I had done it to begin with, it just ends here on the flat wall, and we have this here. So with this section here, try not to fall in the lava, with this section here, I'm probably going to have to carve into the wall. And then, you know, and then bring it up, to curve up into the actual ceiling here. And then, you know, the next step too is to figure out where I might want any stalagmites or stalactites, or, oh my goodness, I don't remember what it's called when the stalagmite and the stalactite actually meet up. Pillar, maybe? I guess we'll call them pillars. But yeah, so, you know, do like some pillars, you know, to where, you know, it goes from floor to ceiling. Biggest thing right now is to actually get the walls up, and then, you know, get the ceiling done. That's the biggest thing. Oh, and the dragon has color now. Grant, I still need to add the limbs, and I need to fix the tail, but I'm not going to work on the tail until I actually get the limbs in, because I think that's the problem that I'm having, is that because I don't have these back legs in, it looks funny the way the tail is. And then actually looking at it right now, the tail looks like it's too high. I think that might be one of the issues, is that, you know, I had that tail going up a little too high. So maybe, you know, connect it down here and have it come down. But I was really happy with the way that this part of the tail came out. So I'm probably not going to touch this, other than to maybe add, you know, some stairs to kind of smooth things out, because that's one of the things I need to go back through with this, is, you know, going in and changing things out for stairs and kind of smoothing this out. But again, don't really want to do that until we get the limbs in, and then I got to figure out what to do with the wings, because I don't think I want the wings to actually be spread. So I might take the wings and bring, you know, kind of have them folded against the body, which, you know, might be more difficult than actually having them spread. So that is the, you know, the wonderful progress that I have made so far. We've got, you know, the wall goes all the way around, because, you know, it goes, you saw how it went up there, and then this goes all the way around and connects up with that section right there. And then I still need to tear down that entire section and just redo it. It's an eyesore. And then, you know, a little bit more texturing around, you know, around the lava river here. And then, you know, adding in all the treasures and stuff. There's still definitely lots and lots of stuff to do. So, one thing I want to do is I want to give a huge thank you to It's Atheros. In the last video, he ended up making the suggestion, instead of cutting the videos short, for me to go ahead and do a Q&A and oh my gosh, I am seriously umming today for some reason. With the next couple of videos, there good possibility that I am just going to be building up walls and ceilings and stuff like that. So what I want from you guys is I want you guys to put questions down in the comment section, and I'm also going to be doing this on my Twitter as well, so that, you know, I can kind of get a large amount of questions. So if there's anything you want to ask me, granted, do keep it clean. There I go again. I'm not, you know, there's things that I won't answer because, you know, either A, they're too personal or they're inappropriate, especially to talk about, you know, on my channel. So I want you guys to go down in the comment section, leave me some questions, things that, you know, you are wanting to know about me. I know I did one of these a while back, and then I also had, I think, a Q&A. I'm trying to remember. I think I did it with Nerd. But, you know, hey, things have changed. It's been a while since I've done one, and I thought it was a brilliant idea. So definitely a huge thank you to It's Atheros. You are definitely a full of ideas. Full of ideas. That has been absolutely fantastic. And that's one of the reasons why I love you guys so much. You guys are, you know, the people who watch my videos are definitely, you guys are extremely creative and come up with some fantastic ideas. So definitely really proud to be, you know, part of this community and to be able to share my content with you guys. So, that oh, I should have a shock buzzer. Every single time I say I should be shocked. But that is all right. Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm apparently losing it this morning. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. But that is all of the progress I have made so far. I am going to continue doing some work on this area, and then I will bring you guys back once I get a little bit more progress done. Not sure which section I am going to work on, but there's definitely plenty of work to do. So once I get a little bit more done, I will bring you guys back. Alright guys, so I didn't get too much done on the actual walls. I did get one more layer all the way around, other than where the, you know, of course the lava falls are, and then of course that back corner back there. I still need to tear everything down, and then I need to take down those because the jungle trees are kind of in the way. But I did start laying out some of the framework to where I can actually start working on the ceiling. Granted, I think, yeah, Dragon's gonna be slightly in the way. I'm gonna have to, because I was gonna drop it down 5, and that's one of the reasons why I stopped, because I realized, you know, that the ceiling's gonna have to go over the dragon, so I'm gonna have to bring that over further. So instead of just having 2 sections here, I might continue this. It looks like maybe 2 more sections at the, you know, I think it's 10 blocks away. But regardless, I started to put up the framework so that, you know, I can start working on the ceiling, because I think I've maybe got 2 or 3 more layers before I actually have to start curving it into, you know, where the ceiling is. And so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to end up having to figure out how the center of the ceiling is going to go, and then start kind of curving it around. But the reason why I didn't get too much done on it is because I decided that I was going to work over in the section over here. And we now have a giant hole in the ceiling. Well, not really giant. And that's actually one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about. You know, this is basically what I did is I took the 2 holes that were up there and I just dropped everything. And this is what I got from it, to include this one thing of snow, which I don't really need. Granted, I am going to have to put some snow and stuff down here as well, because there's, you know, going to be icicles and stuff coming down because it's all nice and cold up there. But what I want your guys' opinion on is, should this be bigger? Because we've got the wall, which is going to be here. And so it's still going to go in by a couple more blocks. And then, yeah, going to have to kind of, you know, curve it up into that section up there. So I might end up making this section a little bit more wall instead of ceiling section. So maybe take this one up instead of the 2 or 3 like around the rest of the cave. Maybe do 4 or 5 and then start the curve with that one. But yeah, so I wanted to know what you guys thought. Should this be bigger? If it is going to be bigger, I'm going to have to expand it out in that direction, which is going to be interesting because I think, yeah, the cave is over there. And then I think there's a small section of cave that's over here as well. But yeah, the primary cave is over there. But I mean, it doesn't really matter because, I mean, I've got the beacon. And so digging this stuff out is really easy, especially considering there's only a few layers up there compared to digging this out. But regardless, I want to know what you guys think of this section up here. And then during this week, I'm going to try to get as much done on the walls as possible. That way I actually, you know, I actually have a little bit more progress and stuff to show you guys, because this is taking a while. What I might end up doing too is I might work on some of the smaller projects just so that, you know, it kind of feels like I've actually accomplished something. Whereas right now there's just so much going on and just little progress done in every single part of this cave. And so it doesn't quite feel like a whole lot is getting done, even though, you know, hours are actually being put into it. So that is all I'm going to have for this episode. And for some reason, I truly apologize for all of the ums. I do not know what has gotten into me this week. Apparently the monster has taken over. But regardless, I hope you guys are enjoying the progress on the cave. Make sure to go down in the comment section and let me know what your questions are. That way I can do the Q&A for next week's section. Well, next week's episode. And then this week I'll try to work on some of the walls and stuff, and then probably do some recording of that, and then just do like maybe a voiceover of the questions, because unfortunately I'm not very good at thinking and playing all at the same time. And it's one of the reasons why I usually don't build on camera, because it's like, build. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to say stuff. So definitely hit that comment section. So let me know what your questions are, and then also what your opinion is as to whether or not this should be bigger, because I'm not 100% sure with the icicles and stuff if that is going to be big enough. But yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Do you think I should double it? Do you think I should triple it? Should it be a really gigantic hole? I mean, granted, that's pretty much what we do on the server, is build gigantic stuff. So we might just go ahead and do a gigantic hole. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, definitely hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. It definitely helps out the channel. And it's always nice to see new faces in my little corner of YouTube. And And if you want to be notified as to when I put out additional content, then definitely hit that notification bell. But for now, I'm going to call it, and I will see you guys in the next episode.